better to talk after a win. What did you see from your team through 60 minutes?
A huge bounce back game for us. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun to play today. Turned the tide of yesterday. We know we needed to respond, and we changed a lot of things and came out with a lot more oomph and got the job done.
In terms of yourself, I mean, skating is your big strength, and your legs really seem to be moving today. Did you just feel different today? Did it feel better, or just, again, like I said, what did you see from yourself? Because it just seemed like you had a lot of chances because of your skating.
Yeah, I think that's definitely one of the strengths of my game for sure, and I think when I'm utilizing that, I'm pretty effective and just want to be able to continue to impact the game with my skating whenever I can, and there were some good opportunities to do it today, and I think I took advantage of a couple.
A team can get frustrated not having chances to go in. That first period, you guys had probably 5 to 7 grade A chances. How do you guys as a group just keep soldiering on?
Yeah, absolutely. That's how hockey works a lot of the time, right? You see the first 20, 40 minutes, one team dominates. They don't end up capitalizing, and a lot of the time that they flip the switch and it ends up coming back on them. So we really talked about that after the second. Even though we were dominating most of the game, we needed to make sure that it was still a tight game. We were down actually at that point going into the third. So we needed to make sure we kept our foot on the pedal, and that's exactly what we did to start that period, and got a couple quick ones, and that was that.
Kevin Conley gets his first on the year for you guys. What does that do for the bench to have a guy like him finally get his first in Antlers?
Yeah, that was awesome. He's such a great guy and such a great player too. A huge heart and soul player for us that does a little bit of everything, and off the ice, an unbelievable guy that's a big part of the team. So it was a big morale boost, and obviously score boost is a big one. So.
Brad also said 1-0 in the New Jerseys. How nice is it to finally see them on the ice for yourself and, again, just finally celebrate 25 years of Moose hockey here in the province?
Yeah, I thought they looked really sharp, personally. I thought they looked great. Maybe we need to boost how many times we're wearing them this year based on the jump we had today. But, no, it's an awesome organization. They treat us so well, and here's to 25 and many more years.
What can a win like that do for a team? Because, you guys have been playing – you played well to end the road trip. 2-3. Like Austin said, not the best game on Thursday morning, but to be persistent and to be to not kind of sit back and to force, like I said, to tie the game, win the game 56 seconds after that, get the game-winning goal, I should say. What does that do for your team moving forward into playing Calgary next week?
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, on that road trip, only got 2 of 5, but we felt like we deserved maybe a little bit more once or twice, and then that's why we felt so bad about the stinker we laid on Thursday. So we wanted to make sure that was an outlier, and we wanted to come in today and make sure we brought our game, which we did. And Brad actually made a good point after the game. He won the Moose hat and gave a little speech and said that need to set this as the standard, and I completely agree. So.
One last one for me, but just in terms of when you see a guy like Ville Heinola, he's only down here for the 2 games. We know he's going back up to the Jets tomorrow. What do you as a young player in this league learn from him? Just, again, he's conditioning, but what do you get to, you get a chance to see him, pick his brain a little bit. What did you learn from him over the last few days?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I got to watch him for a month or so at the end of last year as well. Him and Capobianco were 2 really good players for the Moose last year, and tried to just absorb as much as I could from what they do in different situations out there. And obviously, V hadn't played yet this year, but he was still doing some good stuff out there, making some really good decisions. So I watch it in video as well. I could go back and watch some of his shifts as well, just to try and pick up things that can help my game in certain situations, and he's a great resource for that, like you said.